guys. Um, I'm saying guys like there is a guys, but there's no guys. That's okay because I get 1 view per video, and that's honestly enough. And somebody watched my video, but I just been feeling like I need to make a video. But then every time I'm like, oh, I need to make a video, I don't know what to say. But I think I do know what to say. I'm just afraid to say it. And maybe you're in the same position too. Like, you know so much. You've been studying for how long? You've been practicing for how long? You've been watching people do it for how long? But every time it comes down to being your turn, you're like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You're probably just like me, and you probably light up when the camera's on you, and you know how to smile, and other people can point it out. They're like, oh, you know your angles. Do you? Because if someone asks you, you probably say no. But when they see you doing it, they're like, oh, that's somebody who's skilled. That's somebody that knows how to be in front of a camera. When they hear you talk collective, they don't know that you never did this before. To them, it sounds like you've been doing this for years. So I think that's what's happening to you, me, like a lot of us. We underestimate ourselves, and we constantly talk down on ourselves to the point where even though we're ready to move to the next level, we never congratulate ourselves. We never feel like we reached that achievement. So we stay. It's like saying, that's like saying and then staying in the 5th or 6th grade, whatever grade you want to use. That's like staying in the 5th grade, and you been in this position for so long, you now have the knowledge of what let's say a 10th grader. You in the 5th grade, and you've been in this position for so long, you now have the knowledge of a 10th grader. But because you don't trust yourself, because you don't believe in yourself, because you think nobody's going to support you, because you're waiting on outside validation, you never start. I'm telling you this right now. I had to delete photos and videos to make this video right now. I had to push record even though the phone kept telling me there's no space. I had to try again even though it kept telling me that it's not working. And each and every time I was told no, I could have said, okay, I was told no. That must be a sign not to do it. But then I remembered that I'm going to keep being in the same position if I don't record this video right now. I'm going to keep looking at the same life. I'm going to keep being in the same mindset. I'm going to keep thinking, oh, if I just start, oh, if I just do this. I'm going to keep being here if I don't record this video right now. So that's where we're at now. You're in the 5th grade. You are meant to be in the 10th grade. But because you don't trust yourself, because you keep doubting yourself, because everybody around you never congratulated you when you did something good, you stay stuck in the same position. Not no more. Not no more. Let this video, if you even see it, because I'm talking to myself right now, but I know how things work. I know how one moment could change everything. I know how this video can be 10 years old one day, but somehow, some way, somebody's going to find it 10 years later and be like, this helps me today. Even though it's from 10 years ago, this can help them this day, just like how it's helping me this day, because there's no other moment than this. There's no other moment than this period in time. See, me messing up, it doesn't exist anymore. The only reason why you know it happened is because this video is recording and you're going to be able to see me do it. Otherwise, that moment in time is gone. Now I'm speaking fluently. The me that messed up is gone because now I'm speaking fluently again. And now I'm articulating my words properly, and I'm saying each word without messing up. So the me who stuttered and messed up doesn't exist anymore. And it's just like that, collective. The you who is lazy, the you who doesn't have a YouTube channel, the you who doesn't upload, the you who isn't who you want to be is in the past. Because if you literally, after you click off this video and you do the things that the person you want to be does, if you become and do the actions of the person you want to be, you are that person. It's that simple. The tricky part is when you will accept yourself, is when you will get up and confidently say, I am a creator. Because me, this is why my channel is where it's at right now, because I've never been confident enough to say. This is why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different channels. This is why I keep starting over. This is why, even though I had the talent, even though I have the knowledge, even though I'm meant to be in 10th grade, I'm still in 5th grade. Because I don't do the things that the person that I want to be does. So I stay here when I'm supposed to be here. Don't let that be you anymore, because it's me today. But tomorrow, or the next now, because, you know, tomorrow doesn't really exist, but the next now, present moment, I'm going to look at this video and be proud that I made this video, even if nobody sees it. Because I saw it. I was there. I made it. It doesn't exist anymore. That me doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to have to keep doing the things of the person that I want to be does, because after I do it or does it, and then I stop, then that's in the past. The same way how all the bad stuff that you did is in the past, if you do the good thing and then you only do it in that moment, that's in the past too. So you gotta keep doing the things that you want to do, that the person you want to be does. I'm kind of repeating myself now. I'm kind of saying the same things, but if you're hard-headed like me, if you're stubborn like me, you kind of need that. And especially if I watch this video back, I probably need that. You probably need that. And that's the great thing about us, about humanity, is that each story is repeated. And it's like we don't even have to wait thousands of years, because each and every story is happening now. I said this in my first video that I uploaded on this channel. You can go to Reddit, type in the exact same situation that you're going through, and there will be at least, I'm gonna say at least 3 other people that went through it. Now, I've typed in specific situations that had 10 different links with at least 3 different people in each link. So that's at least 30 different people that are going through the same exact situation that you're going through in the present moment with you. We are always, you know, the Bible, or any type of religious book, or any type of history book, or any type of self-help book, and we're always thinking, oh, well, that was the past, or oh, this person, they're now in a better position, or whatever. These type of horrible, bad situations that everybody goes through, not to make them seem less than what they are, not to make the pain seem, see, I messed up, but that past me doesn't exist anymore. Not to make it seem like pain and hurt and situations that people go through are on the same level, and not to make it seem like the pain and the hurt and situations don't affect people, and not that they don't hurt. My point is that you are not the only one going through it, and not only going through it in the way people like to make it seem, or oh, I'm going through this, or I'm going through that, or my situation is worse than yours, which granted it may be true, and honestly, hear that. I know we have a lot of rejection towards that, because we're like, why does it have to be a competition? Why do we always have to compare our pain? But think about that. It could always be worse. You can hear somebody else's story and be like, geez, if I was going through that, how would I handle that? Because you can't even handle the pain that you're going through now. So sometimes we like to reject things, but sometimes we don't have to reject everything. That's our culture right now. That's Gen Z right now. We're rejecting everything. And we don't do anything. We don't like anything. It's like if the past generation was too out there, too aggressive, too mean, I see why they say we're too soft, or we don't do anything, we're lazy, we don't work hard. That's because anything that has any sense of resistance, we don't do, even if it's good for us. Because we come from that generation that did everything that had the most high, the path of the highest resistance. That's what they want to do. So now we're in the all the way the other way. We gotta get out of that. We gotta just find some healthy balance. If you watch my last video, I did a reading. First card was about balance. If you don't even want to watch the rest of the video, watch that first few minutes about balance, because that is the key. Whoever that person was yesterday, let me start even smaller. Whoever that person is a second ago, 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, they don't exist. It is only you and now. You can change who you are right now. That is the power of every present moment. You can suddenly decide that you do not want to live the way that you've been living anymore. You can suddenly decide you do not want to you do not want to live the way you've been living anymore. You have that choice. Make it. Make it. Because that is the power of choice. There are people, like I just said, it could always be worse. There are people that don't have the power of choice. We sometimes do need to compare. We do sometimes need to compare. I've seen so many videos, oh, comparison is a thief of joy. It's your perspective. Perspective is always triumph any situation, because anything can be good. It's just depending on how you look at it. It depending on how you use it. Everything is a tool. If you use the right thing in the right situation, it works. It's when you try to apply certain things to the wrong situation, that's when it doesn't work. Nothing is evil. Money is not evil, because we need money to do everything. So money's not evil. It's what we decide to use that tool for. Everything has a use, even comparison. So you could compare your present moment right now to someone who doesn't have the choice you have, and think every single present moment that your life is inherently better than that person, regardless of what you have, regardless if they're richer than you, regardless if they have a better job than you, regardless if they have family and you don't. The fact that you have choice is over them, because maybe they might have family, but they don't have choice because that family hinders them. Maybe they might have a job, but they don't have choice because that job takes up all their time. You have to realize that your choice is your biggest superpower. Use it. Thank you for joining The Heart Story. Thank you for joining my second video like this. If you want to see more of this content, just stick around, subscribe. I'm coming out of my shell, so I hope you do too. Thank you.